Lights, camera, Chief Minister. Nothing can better describe the feverish anticipation that will finally be coming to an end on the 23rd of July. Jana Nayagan is here. It's a movie that should have come out sometime late last year or early this year, long before the Tamil Nadu election, a swan song to Vijay, who was not Chief Minister at that time. And now in his third month as Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Jana Nayagan, his farewell to cinema is going to be hitting theatres, and it is already creating, as you can totally imagine, incredible buzz. And that's why here on NDTV today, we're joined by none other than the producer of Jana Nayagan, Venkat K Narayana, the man behind the film, the man whose vision has had to wait for over 200 days for the film to be cleared by the Censor board. And now it has a date for release of July the 23rd. Mr. Narayana, good to see you. You look like a happy man. No more uncertainty. Everything is locked and loaded for your film now. Welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Finally, Jana Nayagan is slated for release on 23rd of July. It is so gratifying to see the anticipation and excitement surrounding this film. And I particularly want to thank audiences across the world and especially Vijay sir fans for all their support throughout this journey. Yes, it is indeed a privilege to be part of this movie starring Thalapathy Vijay sir. It's a landmark film. People keep asking me, saying that there's so many expectations. Do you feel pressured? I say it's more of a privilege to be part of this collaboration, do this movie than the pressure. And I'm sure once it releases, the audiences will embrace it, celebrate it, because cinema is a shared experience at the end of the day. And since it is the last film of Vijay sir, they also create some lasting memories and experiences for themselves in the theatres.
What is the Chief Minister's mood about the movie finally having a release date? Did you chat with him after the Censor Board clearance and a date finally coming for the film? What did he say?
I have discussed with CM sir about the release date and the release plans. And this is a movie where sir has put in a lot of hard work, the emotions behind it. Entire team has worked very hard, and finally it is coming onto the screen, and people can see the work that everybody has put in, everybody has done. Vijay sir, particularly if you see, has got a great bond with audiences and the people, not just in Tamil Nadu, across the globe and across the generations. He has got a fan base. So the fact that they all can watch it together in a big screen and celebrate it is something which is going to create a festival mood. We are right now planning to release this in a large scale, not just in India, across the world in more than 30 plus countries.
No, and tell us a little bit about that scale of the release, because Vijay fans and cinema fans are waiting to see how big this release is going to be. It's going to be even bigger than originally planned, I am assuming.
Yes, sir. Our objective is to definitely reach the movie to every Thalapathy sir fan and the audience of Jana Nayagan, wherever they are across the world.
Yeah.
We are adding more and more screens and theatres. We announced the poster only yesterday. By tomorrow, we'll have a finality as to confirmation and everything. But as it stands, apart from India, across almost all the cities, it will also have a huge global release beyond 30 plus countries. And we are looking at over 7,000 to 8,000 screens across the world.
Mr. Narayana, when this film was originally intended to come out, Vijay was a challenger, a political entrant into Tamil Nadu. Now he's the Chief Minister. The dynamics have changed. The sitting Chief Minister and a film is coming out which makes it a cinematic and political milestone. I'm not going to get into the politics of it because I know you're a filmmaker. But I want to ask you, as someone who has produced this film, is in touch with Vijay since the censor board cleared it, what is on his mind? Because then before the elections, it would have been a different kind of mood. Now as Chief Minister, there may be some different kinds of concerns. How would you assess it? What is Vijay's mood right now with the film coming out?
Sir, I mean, as far to the extent that I know, I have traveled with Vijay sir. His value system is very strong. Irrespective of whatever he is doing, utmost professionalism he demonstrates. There is a commitment, there is a dedication. And even now, I'm sure, must be tracking his administration.
Yeah.
His humility and simplicity and approach towards work, be it films, be it administration that he's doing now, is something which takes him closer to the people and makes him likable for everyone. And that's what it is. There's no change in terms of what he is as a person. He's extremely committed to whatever he is doing. That's why I said it's a privilege to be associated with somebody like him, because when you have so many fans across, they'll be looking up to you.
Yeah.
In many ways, and he by his actions, by his work, is always as a role model to many.
Mr. Narayana, I know you're not going to want to give out too many spoilers from the movie, and fans and, cinema lovers have been trying to decode every frame that has come out, the poster that has come out, to try and see what Easter eggs there may be in the film. But I will ask you, Vijay's character in the film is Thalapathy Vetri Kondan, whose initials spelled TVK. That everyone, realized right at the start. Is this a coincidence or was it a deliberate nod? And are there, any other such coincidences that fans and cinema goers should look out for? Tell us a little bit about that. Everyone is asking that question.
I don't know what I cannot tell at this juncture. But what I must say is there are a lot of modifications and additions to the film. What they are going to experience in the theater is going to be very different. With the addition of some songs or changes and everything. This movie from the beginning of this year has gone through a lot of challenges to reach where it has to reach today. I don't want to give away any spoilers, but all that I can tell you is this: every film of Vijay Sir's is always designed around some social causes, concerns, social justice related, and all of that. This movie is no exception, and there's a strong, compelling story that we're telling through this cinema, and which engages the audience, entertains the audience, and educates audience also in some way. And it is definitely relatable to all audiences across the age groups and across the generations and across the globe. And over the years, with the kind of bond that he has developed with the audiences, they all feel that he's their family member. His work in every film is beyond review, rating, or criticism. They go just to watch him on the screen and celebrate it. He's purely an emotion for the people, not just in Tamil Nadu and across. So I don't want to give away anything with respect to the movie, because people should watch it, experience it, and draw their own conclusions than going by the rumors and our prejudgments.
People are going to watch it whether they hear the rumors or not. That much is very clear, and I think we both know that. But you talked about the changes that were made. You say it's going to be quite a different movie. I'm not going to ask you to reveal anything. I am a cinema lover myself, so I don't want any spoilers for my viewers also. But I will ask you, for a movie to have to wait in excess of 215 days, Mr. Narayana, is not uncommon, and we all know there was a political context to it. Forget the political context. One example that we've seen in the media, like you said, social justice is a very strong central theme of this movie. Ambedkar Sattam to TVK Sattam, altered by the makers after the censor board process, is what we read in one of the reports. The political reference apparently muted over Ambedkar. That was one of the chief things that were apparently changed. Can you throw some light on that? There were some sensitivities over the use of Ambedkar.
That was general parlance that was used in the movie. If you don't follow the constitution, and what will be the consequence? In a more relatable way, it is been put across. It's a common language. Even the child you tell at home saying that if you don't follow the rule that has been made, then next follows is the consequence. In that parlance, it was used. Since there was a reference to some political language, we were asked to make that correction. We respect the law of the land. Wherever they asked us to make corrections, we carried out those corrections. I mean, that dialogue was purely referring to if you do not follow Ambedkar sir's constitution, then TVK constitution will apply. Which is a different method of dealing with the problem or illegal thing that has been carried out. I mean, I'm sure you'll be referring to censor certificate cuts and asking me this question.
No, absolutely. We are asking this question at all levels, but as a as the producer, I'm just trying to explore your thoughts and sentiments over cuts. Because when someone makes a movie, there is a vision. We live in a democracy. Obviously, it has to go through the censor board process. But did it? Were you saddened by some of the cuts? Did it affect the overall thrust of the movie in your view, or you were okay with them? Obviously, you have to comply with them and respect it. But did it change things as far as you are concerned?
Whenever you embark on a journey of making a film, first you get connected with the story and the scenes that you put together to tell that story, and the thread that you decide to bind all those scenes, and you become emotionally connected with everything because you've seen the process of making those scenes and making them happen while shooting in the edit room and everything. Therefore, whenever you've been asked to cut something, remove something, modify something, you have some logic. At the same time, regulatory authorities will have some viewpoint and some logic. The discussion that happens, and wherever we are able to convince them, we'll convince and then we'll retain. Where we are not able to, their viewpoint is very different. Sometimes we'll have to yield because they're regulatory authorities, even though whether we subscribe to their view or not, because that becomes law and we have to follow it. So we have to modify, delete some of the scenes so that we get the certification and bring the movie to theaters. That's the only way the cinema industry can function, because without censor board certification, you cannot bring the movie to theaters. All that I can say is, yes, viewpoints can be different.
Yeah.
We put forth our views, why the logics behind why we have construed the scenes, why we made those scenes, and how we are looking at it. Their viewpoint could be different. And finally, we have to reach a conclusion and then get going.
Were there changes reflecting the fact that the movie is now coming out under Chief Minister? I remember, Mr. Narayana, the last time we spoke, you had said you wanted the title card to be Chief Minister Vijay in and as Jana Nayagan. Is that happening with the film? Is that happening? And are there other changes in the film that reflect the fact that it is no longer actor Vijay, but the Chief Minister himself who is starring in the film?
Sir, now I don't want to be a spoiler. There are requests from various sections, fans, general audiences to make this change. Last time when I was interacting with you, I mentioned this to you. And whatever the changes that they have made, let them see it in the theater. There is always joy in seeing it for the first time and experiencing it.
Yeah.
But a poster that we have released a couple of days ago, having that title, has got immense response. It was phenomenal, and everybody were overjoyed to see the title card on the poster being changed to the Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. And because it's a historic for a current serving Chief Minister to have that film released. So therefore, we've made some changes. You've seen it in the poster. The rest, let them see it in theater.
I want to come to the music now, Mr. Narayana, because the music has also been a phenomenon. Talapati Kacheri has crossed, I am told, 180 million views. Oru Peru Varalaru, over 64 million views and counting. Did you expect the music to become such a, big phenomenon in the run-up?
So, Anirudh, Mr. Anirudh, if you've seen his work, he's a phenomenal music director. He's exceptional talent. And he has composed the brilliant songs for this movie, as well as extraordinary background score, which he's also known for. And all the songs that we have released so far be it Orupere Varlaru title song, Jananayagan title song, or Talapati Kacheri, as you mentioned, Ravanamavanda, or the emotional song that we have released. All of them have met with tremendous response. People have loved the songs. And when you watch them with visuals in the theater, the experience will be even more multiplied, especially on the big screen.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, saying that cinema is watching it together cinema is a shared experience. Watching it together is a joy and celebration. And all of them come together and see the songs on the screen with the visuals. They'll be blown. And I must thank music director Mr. Nadu for giving us exceptional tracks. And also the entire team of Jana Nayagan, who are in front of camera, apart from Talapati sir, be it Amita Baiju, Pooja Hegde madam, and Bobby Deol sir, and the technicians behind, our director with great vision and dedication, and the cameraman and everybody else that are involved. They worked with a lot of sincerity and passion, and time has come for them and for all of us to showcase the work on the big screen.
You know, the last time we spoke, Mr. Narayana, it was on the 11th of May this year. You had said something in that interview which I notice has been going very viral since that time, including in the last 1 week since the Censor Board certificate came out and a release date got confirmed. That particular clip has been going viral. I'm sure you've noticed it. It is where you are saying destiny has its own climax, which is a lovely line, right? And it is going so viral that people are sending it to me saying, look at your interview being picked up by other media, etc. Does it feel prophetic today? Destiny has its own climax. There's no better way to describe what is happening right now.
Somehow, for me personally, the experience with this movie has been truly magical in many ways. And a lot of things what we have done, spoken and portrayed in this movie coming true in some manner or the other. Like, for example, you just now said title track Orupere Varalaru. One name itself is a history. Now, indeed, in reality, the same name is a history. It created history. Mm-hmm. That's the first line of the song. And I know, and also if you see Talapati Kacheri, there is a line that comes in which says Oruttanam Varane, Tirittirim Porane. There is a line like that, yeah, which says one man will come and change everything. That's written much, much before as a lyric. And if you see in reality, that is what is happening. The work that is right now being carried out under his leadership in Tamil Nadu. So that way, I do not know the logic. Cinema is more of a magic that happens on the screen, and people love it and embrace it and emotionally get connected with that. In not just destiny having its own climax, in many ways, this is bringing a lot of things to reality. Yeah. From real to real.
No, very true, and in more ways than one. I can just imagine what is going through the film crew's mind to see Vijay, who was an actor when he made this film, and when the film comes out, he is the chief minister. It's an incredible destiny has its own climax kind of moment. But I want to ask, you're in the film industry, so I want to ask you, if this film had come out, Mr. Narayana, when it was intended to, there would have been a different kind of publicity protocols. Now with Vijay as the chief minister, what kind of publicity is there going to be? Is he going to be attending the, premieres? Is he going to be out there with the fans? There is a separate VIP protocol that will apply now.
Yes, sir. I mean, the position that he is in right now, the responsibilities that he's carrying out under the constitution right now, he may be able to do a few things that he was doing before. And now maybe because of the protocol and other things he may not be able to do. But all that I know is people are close to his heart. And he did mention saying that people stood by him for such a long time and he wants to stand for the people from now on and be there. And many, you see in Indian context, many actors, once their career in the film industry or in whatever the respective field is over, that's when they choose to come to politics. But Vijay sir is very, very different. He is at the peak of his career in terms of films. And he's by far has been highest paid actor in the country. And I can tell you. And in spite of all that, he chose at a very high point in a film career to come to politics and serve the people. So, A, people, B, films are definitely close to his heart. But given what responsibility he has got right now, to what extent we can have the celebrations, premieres, or the events is something which we need to deliberate on, discuss, and take a final call.
But this is definitely going to be his last film. No more cinema for him. And the reason I ask that is because when a film like Jana Nayagan comes out, Mr. Narayana, it's going to create an ocean swell of expectation. Because now as Chief Minister, there will be an entire new generation of audiences for whom this will be the first Vijay film that they watch. And they will be wondering, oh hell, this is the last film? What is next? Cinema-wise, the curtains are down.
Maybe they can watch the same movie again and again, and they'll celebrate and enjoy all these earlier movies. It always happens when you love a person, when you get attracted to a particular movie, you want to go back and see all the work that he has done in the past.
Yeah.
And then people, go back and relate to it. But yes, the vacuum that gets created in the film industry because he's not doing films is something which is irreplaceable. He is very committed and sincere with every aspect of filmmaking. He's so involved. Not just film, he would have probably raised the bar of the film industry, his films. But what is not so good for film industry with the current role that he has got is great for Tamil Nadu and film of Tamil Nadu.
Well said, well said. Where do you think, you've obviously seen all, if not most of Vijay's film, Mr. Narayana. So I want to ask you a very personal question. I know it's a difficult one. Where do you think Janayagan will rank in Vijay's overall cinematic legacy?
Janayagan, sir, I don't want to quantify, but otherwise, if I had to tell, it will be closest to the heart of people. I think it deserves that position. Because of whatever we have gone through over a period of time, because the way it portrays and addresses the concerns of the people, issues of the people, as audiences watch it, they realize. And for the fact that it's a landmark film of Vijay sir as a final farewell, one last time on screen. And I did mention during a puja ceremony of this movie, saying that let's create magical and memorable event for all of us and for Vijay sir, #one last time. Exactly the sentence that I told 2 years ago. And as I said, many things have come true in reality. Even that has come true in the reality. #one last time. I think there are people who are very emotional, and there are people who are writing to us. They'll definitely miss him on the screen because in everybody's daily life, there's always a reference point with respect to his scenes, his songs, lyrics, or some dialogues. It's in a common way of talking to people. He's a household name. He's part of everybody's family. As I was mentioning, he's an emotion for the people there. So they will truly miss him. Some will celebrate, some will cry, but definitely there will be a lot of emotions when they are watching the film. So the film, once it releases, belongs to audiences more than us. I'm hoping that they'll embrace the film they love it, and it will find a special place in their hearts. And the rest, all quantifying in terms of numbers, is secondary.
The last couple of questions, Mr. Narayana, before I let you go, because even though the cinematic legacy in a linear kind of way comes to an end for Vijay, like you said, it doesn't really end because he has this huge body of work. People can watch Janayagan any number of times. His son is making his cinematic debut as well. What do you think about that? So, the lineage, the cinematic legacy of the family also continues. Sir,
I have not been following the work. I know for the fact that he's directing the film and that it's getting released. I wish all the very best for the film's release. I'm told he's extraordinarily talented and he's fully focused, but I have not interacted. It's only a hearsay. But it's a great value addition to the industry, and I wish all the very best and pray for the success.
Final question to you, Mr. Narayana. After, after producing something like Jana Nayagan, what next for you? Obviously you have so much to look forward to right now because the after effects and the cinematic shockwave of such a film with a sitting chief minister is going to occupy you for the rest of the year. But is it a dilemma for you? After something like Janayagan, what is going to be my next step? Because this is a career high for you as well.
Sir, I am not a seasoned filmmaker. I am an accidental filmmaker. Film producer. This is my indeed first Tamil movie. As I mentioned earlier, I thank Vijay sir for the collaboration. It's indeed great privilege to be part of this historic movie. And after he has become chief minister, he has entrusted me with the responsibility of serving the government and serving the state of Tamil Nadu in whatever the capacity to the best of my ability and the qualifications, academic background that I have, experience that I have gained from corporate administration, film industry and otherwise. I look forward to contributing my best to the administration of Vijay sir to serve the state of Tamil Nadu. That is what is going to be my future, and that's where all my efforts and time will go.
How is that working out for you? Are you enjoying that, being in the hot seat of government and politics and administration? It's a new world entirely, both for Vijay and yourself.
Sir, politics, movies and administration, all are three different tracks and different ball games altogether. And when it is new is when you can contribute a lot more because you challenge everything. You restart from zero. Status quo you question. Processes you evaluate, revalidate. And you keep asking yourself, why is it done the way it is done? Why can't it be done in a different way than what it was done before? That's when innovation happens. That's when new ways and means of doing things will come to light. And we're going through that process. I want to focus this interaction more on a film Janayagan than anything else. So I want to limit conversation, since you asked me, I'm mentioning, to the film and its release, global release, and what we are doing to bring it to the theaters and fans across the globe.
No, but one final thing that slipped my mind before I let you go. Yes, absolutely. I am happy to speak only about cinema and not the politics. I only asked because it's interesting that it is a new chapter in your life. The person who has made Janayagan starts a new chapter. It's always interesting for fans and admirers. But the movie is being released in a few languages apart from Tamil as well. I think the Hindi version is called Jana Neta. Why didn't you just call it Janayak?
We wanted to call Janayak, sir. I think the small issue with the title. That title was already with somebody, and somebody has registered the title.
Oh, okay.
And we didn't get to see. So therefore, we called it Jana Neta in Hindi, Jana Nayakadu in Telugu, Jana Nayak in Kannada, and that's how we titled the film.
Oh, okay. I wonder who's making Janayak in Hindi, but that's for a different conversation entirely. Venkat K Narayana, we wish you the very best. Congratulations once again. It's been a difficult, bumpy ride to the point of July 23rd when the film will be out. But we'll all be there. I'll try to be there first day, first show as well. And we'll speak to you again at that time. Congratulations, all the best. And thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for all your support throughout this journey. Thank you.
Thank you.